In our last session, we added details to our pinch pot to make it more pumpkin-like. In this session, we're going to draw the face of our jack-o'-lantern and begin to carve it. So as you can see, I'm drawing the design that I sketched onto my pinch pot using a wooden stylus. The nice thing about working with soft clay is that we can still erase and just rub out our mistakes and try again if we need to. Take your time drawing out your design accurately and getting all the details you need. We're going to use a cleanup tool to carve out our design. With the cleanup tool, you want to trace around your design at least 3 times before you try to cut all the way through. In other words, you're going to cut little by little until you get all the way through your clay. If you try to force your way all the way through on the first shot, you're more likely to distort your pumpkin or break your pinch pot. Make sure that you wait until your pinch pot reaches the leather hard stage. This will be the best time to carve it. If you try to cut too soon, the clay will be too soft and will likely distort. It's a good idea to take complex shapes and break them down into simpler shapes in order to make them easier to cut out. And that's what I'm doing on this eye right here. Instead of trying to cut it all out in one piece, I'm breaking it into smaller pieces and removing them piece by piece. Now for the most complex part, the mouth. With the mouth, there's a lot of little teeth, so a lot of little areas that I need to carve around. So for this part, it's definitely easier to cut it into smaller shapes than to try to go ahead and cut out the mouth all in one big piece. Take your time with this part and don't rush. Now with everything cut out, I'm going to go back again with the cleanup tool and just clean up the edges and make sure that all the cuts are smooth. Instead of using the blade as a cutting tool, we're using it more of as a spreading or blending tool, going back the opposite direction. And now a light sponging to clean up any remaining flaws. And let's just add a couple last details to the stem. And that's it for our jack-o'-lantern pinch pot. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing.